this is what got me into Ulta today. This is what I really this hey mis muñecas, welcome back. Today I am super excited because I am going to be trying out the new Too Faced and Kandee Johnson collection. This is just the palette, but I'm trying out most of the collection. It is the I Want Kandee collection, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I am obsessed with Kandee Johnson. She is like one of the first, if not the first, YouTuber that I started watching, and she's just a sweetheart. So I ended up purchasing pretty much everything with the exception of all the liquid lipsticks. Of course, I mean, I was dying to get them all, but you know, we got bills to pay, you know how that works. I'm gonna be doing my entire face of makeup, and this is gonna be like a first impression, and at the end I will give you my overall opinion about each product. So if you're curious to know whether or not these products are a must-have, then just keep on watching. To prime the skin, I'm gonna be using this primer from Maybelline. It's the Master Prime by Face Studio. It's an illuminating and no, it's actually blur and illuminate. My skin is very dry, so I want to make sure that I hydrate as much as I can. And to hydrate even more and to give me a little bit of a glow, I'm also going to be using Max Strobe Cream, because today I'm going to be using the Maybelline Matte and Poreless Foundation. It's an amazing foundation, but I am dry, so I need to make sure that I hydrate as much as I can. I don't really like that super matte look, so in order for me to wear that foundation, I have to really OD on hydrating products if I don't want my skin to look cakey, you know. I know I sound like a broken record, but my skin is dry, so the foundation doesn't look so cakey on me. I like to mix it with a few drops of this MAC Luster drops in the tone Sunbrush. So I mix the two together. Before I forget, before the foundation, I'm going to be correcting my under eyes first. And I'm going to be using my beloved F83 from Sigma. I am obsessed with this brush to blend it out. I have not even touched my beauty blender since I got this brush. Like, it's that serious. It really helps me blend so fast. So fast. First, I'm going to prime my lids using my Soap Ochre paint pad like always. We're gonna go to the most exciting part, and it is the new Too Faced I Want Kandee palette. Honestly speaking, as soon as I found out that she was gonna come up with a collection with Too Faced, I really wanted to try it. Like, I was definitely super excited for her, super proud of her. Like, I know she works so hard and she's such a sweet person. Like, I really wish I could meet her one day. But anyways, nevertheless, I was very curious about the palette and everything, like the entire collection. The packaging really sold me. Look at this. Like, it comes right here in this box. Like, if you see the Ulta display is amazing. What are we having here? Oh, I didn't even realize there's something else inside. So here we have like a little booklet. I didn't even know that. Oh, and then it has her. She's so cute. And it has a look here, and they named it. It says Sugar and Spice, so I'm assuming she named it. And then you have another pinky look right here. This is the palette, and it's like in tin foil type of material, like a little can, it feels like that. And then it has this sheet right here that says Too Faced I Want Kandee. That's the name of her collection. Protect the Shadows, which is a little bit different, not what I'm used to. This is kind of like waxy type of paper. Never seen that on a palette before. And here we have the shadows. Okay, I didn't think I was gonna get the palette. Like, I wanted to see it in person. I wanted to touch the quality and see what it felt like, because I was really sure that I'm like, oh my god, it's just gonna be like every other palette that came out. Like, we have so many warm, beautiful palettes, but they all so similar. So I was like, let me look at it. But what really caught my attention, and the reason why I got it, is because even though, yes, you do have the beautiful warm neutral tones that we are getting on pretty much every palette, but this is a little bit different. And the reason why I'm saying it's different is because she mixed cool and warm tones in this palette. Also, I went ahead and touched them, and the swatches, they swatch beautiful. That's Sweet Toffee right here. Then another one that I really liked is here, Sugar Plum. Again, more on like the cool tone side. It's like a silver plummy color, really beautiful. And then when you swatch it, I already did a swatch there for my Spanish video, but look at it right there. Like, it swatches so beautiful. But you guys know that swatches with fingers are not always 100% reliable, so I really wanted to try it out. Smell really thought it was gonna smell like candy, and when I mean candy, I thought it was gonna smell like bubble gum, like a lollipop, and it really doesn't. Like, it has a beautiful smell, really sweet. So it's definitely sweet, but it's more like vanilla, like chocolate vanilla smell. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shimmery shadows. Some of them a little bit more metallic than others, like these 4 right here. The more metallic ones are sugar strawberry. You have sugar plum, which is the one I swatched, sweet toffee, and frosted pink. Those are like the more metallic, and then the other ones are more like satin type of finish. Like, look at this one. I don't know if you can see it. It's like satin. It's not really super shimmery. And then you get 9 matte shadows, which I think is a perfect combination. I'm gonna start off with this one right here, Ice Cream, and I'm going to set my eyeshadow base and also put it on my brow bone as my highlighting color here. Alright, so now I'm going to be taking Cream Puff right here. It does have a little bit of powder falling out, which is totally normal. The only reason why I'm pointing it out is because I know that nowadays it's so popular to talk about eyeshadows that are powdery, but to be honest, 80% of my eyeshadows do that, and I'm talking about high end to low end. As long as you don't go into too harsh, and as long as you do this to your brush, you shouldn't have a problem with that. Tone is very light, so like a very subtle transitional shade. It doesn't really show much on my skin. Same thing, you see a little bit of kickback falling out. Let me see if you can see it there. Not a problem. Oh, I forgot to mention, it doesn't have a mirror, which I mean, not like I use really all the mirrors, but I know it's gonna be a negative thing for some people. For me, it's not really, because I usually always have a mirror with me, and I prefer using a smaller mirror if I'm not making a video. I know it's a negative. We're gonna call that a negative on the palette, but I'm pretty sure it's because of the packaging itself. I don't think they were able to put a mirror in here. As far as pigmentation, this one is not super pigmented. Maybe it's just because of the color itself, but it is blending really nice. Alright, with the same brush, I'm gonna go into Raspberry Cocoa. Same story, kickback, loading up the brush, and then doing this. Load it up on the outer V like that, and then bring it into the crease. This one is definitely more pigmented than the other two, but still no fallout at all. Hot chocolate. Alright, so this one I'm gonna be packing on the outer V mainly, like a lot. It's pigmented, but you do have to go in a few times if you really want it to be really opaque, which is not necessarily a bad thing, because I am somebody that likes to build on my eyeshadows, and if they're too pigmented all at once, it can, you know, it can be a little easy to mess up. So bring it into the crease. Coming back to this brush to blend. So it's not my favorite one of the palette as of right now. Let me try to clean up some of that fallout. To intensify the outer V even more, I'm gonna come in with the black one. Just noticed something though, like this eye, I just put a little bit of black, but whatever. It's not patchy at all. Like, this eye blended really nicely, and this one is definitely patchy. So I don't know if it was maybe adding prime good there, but I definitely don't have that issue with some of my eyeshadows. Anyhow, let me just apply the black one here just to intensify. It's not the blackest black in the world, but now I'm gonna take a clean brush and blend around. Why is this happening? Look at that eye. It looks super patchy. Why? I'm just gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna be honest, it is getting a little bit frustrating dealing and blending the black and the hot chocolate shadows, especially on this eye. I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to just give up and continue with my eye look. I'm gonna cut my crease using my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. I believe this is in NC25. So now we have the inner part of the lid really clean. To be honest, I wasn't even planning on doing it as a cut crease. As a black pretty much got all over my lid, I decided just to clean it up with concealer like that, and so we're gonna be doing a cut crease today, like a half cut crease. And then I'm gonna apply right over the concealer the Sugar Plum. So my camera died and all 3 of my batteries, I have 3 and all of them were dead. I killed them and I never put them back to recharge. What is the purpose of having 3? So while my batteries were charging, I finished off that eye, well, the top portion of the eye, just to save us some time. I just went back in with a little bit more of the raspberry cocoa. We're just gonna try to blend the outer edge and like the transition between the shimmery and the matte. So we're just trying to like blend the 2 in together. And here, to be honest, it's working out kind of nice because on this eye, no matter what I did, look how bad that looks. Let me try to fix it a little bit more, but no matter what I did on this eye, I was not able to blend it. That better? A little better. I'm going to be using my Ingla gel liner in 77, also with my NYX liquid liner. I've been enjoying the 2 together. I don't know why. A little extra, but you don't have to. And for lashes, I'm gonna be using these. This is a Bordeaux, I believe, from House of Lashes. Let's now focus on the under eye area. I'm gonna be using the Fit Me concealer also, just because I'm using the foundation, so why not? I haven't used this concealer in such a long time. Another product that we're going to try today, I know it's not part of the collection from Kandee Johnson, but I received the Sigma 4D HD Kabuki brush that is supposed to be for the under eye area, and I'm already obsessed with the other 3D brushes for foundation, so really cannot wait to try this out. It's kind of like mimicking a little bit the form of a beauty blender, so I think I'm gonna like it for that, but let's see how it actually works. Okay, I'm impressed. Look how easy I was able to blend that concealer, and I kept the coverage, which is the best part of it. The little edges that it has, like the little corner, makes it really easy for me to get into the inner corners of the eyes, and it didn't remove product. Like, as you can see, like I have all the coverage from the concealer, which is good. To be honest, I love my beauty blender. I have to take the time to go and wet it and dry it a little bit and then be able to apply it, so this definitely saves me a lot of time. So to set the eyes, we're gonna be, of course, using the new Too Faced I Want Candy Banana Pudding Powder. This is what got me into Ulta today. This is what I really wanted to try out. My attention also, not just for the reflective properties, like look at that, it has like little colors inside. I don't know if you can see it, like little specks, little dots of like purple, blue, yellow, pink, and then the banana shade. And that is what's supposed to give you that blurring effect, like filter effect. Really have high hopes for it. I like the fact that it has a mirror. As you know, we didn't have a mirror in the actual eyeshadow palette, so it's good that it has a mirror. Alright, so I think we have a winner. I am really loving how this set my under eye. Like, I really can see the filter effect that she was talking about and how brightening it is under my eyes. And a little bit goes a long way. Like, you go like that and it's super pigmented. Like, it's very pigmented. You don't have to go in the actual powder too many times. Like, it's there. You can see it once you apply it. Let me put some here. I don't typically set my foundation and stuff, but why not? Just so we can try it out. And let's finish off the eye. I'm gonna do something very simple. So I'm gonna come in with the Raspberry Cocoa shadow. And then with whipped cream, I'm gonna be highlighting the inner corners of the eyes. Ooh. Okay, she's pigmented. I apply way too much. Oh, almost forgot to tell you. For mascara, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Better Than Sex. Also, by Too Faced, didn't I just say that? Too Faced Better Than Sex. I'm going crazy. But anyways, this video is not sponsored. I wish it was. They actually gave me this for free at Ulta, and I was like, okay. They gave it to me for free because, I guess because of the purchase. I forgot to smell it, but it actually doesn't really have a banana scent, which I thought it would because of the name. Definitely a little bit sweet, but not as sweet as the actual palette. I'm gonna try the I Want Kandee Glow, which is like a stick illuminator, stick highlighter. This one, well, let me show you. It looks like that. It's kind of like a lipstick type of packaging. Really, really cute pink, you know, the gold. I love the whole packaging on the entire line. But when you open it, this is why I bought it. I honestly did not want to spend $30 on this. But it smells so freaking good. It smells like burnt sugar, like caramel, you know, when you, oh my god, it's so good. Champagne-y kind of pink. Okay, let's see. Let me do one at a time just in case. Anastasia highlighting brush. What is it? It's the 823. And the color is not bad. I thought it might look ashy on me because of the pinkiness that it has, but it's actually very nice. Now it's just a matter of how long it lasts. I guess it's gonna last me all day, but it looks beautiful. It really catches the light and it doesn't look ashy on me, which some highlighters tend to do that. And the last thing, of course, that I purchased from the collection is the Melted I Want Kandee matte liquid lipsticks from Too Faced, obviously. And I picked it up in the color Freshly Baked. I mean, I wanted all of them. There's like an orangey one that looks so amazing, but you know, the girl has bills to pay, so I couldn't afford all of them. So I decided to pick this one up, which reminded me the color a little bit of like Lolita type of thing from Kandee, which is like one of my all-time favorites liquid lipsticks. Alright, so definitely not the color that I was expecting. It's a lot more pink and brighter than I thought. Like on the packaging, it kind of looks a little bit more nude, more on like the mauve type of pink, and on the lips it looks like pink. It's cute though. It's not bad, and it tastes good. Believe it or not, it's not like you know, I'm not eating it, but as I speak, as I talk, I can taste it. It's sweet. It's very sweet, and the smell is so good. But I like it so far. It feels really comfortable. But so far so good. I think I'm done with the makeup. Yeah, I am. So let me just spray my face with some Chill Setting makeup spray. Why? I don't know, because I don't need it to last longer, but it just feels good. Anyways, I'm ready to give you guys my feedback about all the products that we tried out today. Well, you know, the Kandee Johnson collection in particular. And the palette, I hate to say it, but I didn't like the palette. I mean, I really, really adore the packaging. I adore the colors that it has, and this hurts me. Like, honestly, this hurts me because I adore Kandee, and I know she put her heart and soul into this palette, but the darker shadows, they suck. They big time suck. They just don't blend nicely. You know how long it took me for me to be able to blend out the outer edges of my eyeshadow, and it came out right. Like, it's workable, you can work with it, but it is gonna take you a long time. I mean, if you want to buy it just because of the other shadows, like the pigmentation of the one that I use right here, the Sugar Plum, is unbelievable. Like, it's amazing. It's just the blendability of these two shadows that really threw me off. The shimmer ones, I know they're gonna work well because the Sugar Plum worked that amazing. Like, you guys saw, I didn't need to apply fixed bloods or anything to make it this intense. This one right here was super pigmented and bright. So overall, the palette works with the exception of these two eyeshadows. Like, you can make them work, but they're hard to work with. I'm not saying don't go out and buy this palette. 2 bad shadows out of 12, 13, 14, 15 eyeshadows, it's not like a huge deal. The only sad part is that it's the 2 darker shadows, which are eyeshadows that you're probably gonna use very often. So that's my humble opinion, and it hurts me. Trust me, guys, it hurts me too, but I have to be honest. Like, I cannot tell you that I was amazed by those 2 shadows when I was honestly not. The powder, on the other hand, I am a huge fan. I really liked how it applied on my under eyes. It's making my under eye super, super bright. I can't wait to see how it looks on pictures, but what I can tell you is it's bright, and in person I do see that filter effect, like glow. I am loving it too. I am really in shock with this one. It's $30, so it's a little bit more on the pricey side, but I'm liking it. It works. Look at that. Look at that highlight. So the lipstick, you guys already know, it's not the color that I was expecting, but nevertheless it's a beautiful color, and the formula so far I'm really liking it. Like, it doesn't even feel like I'm wearing anything on my lips. Lipstick is $21, which, yeah, it's very pricey. But again, it's Too Faced. And that is it. Overall, the collection is really nice, with the exception of those 2 freaking eyeshadows in the palette that I hate. Again, you gotta make the final call on the palette. If you think it's worth it buying it with the 2 bad eyeshadows, and then go ahead and purchase it. If you think that is not worth buying it when 2 eyeshadows don't work well, then save your money. Away the price of the palette, $45, so a bit pricey. So that is it, mis muñecas. I hope that this video was helpful to you, that you enjoyed it, that you learned something new, or at least you just enjoyed it. I just said that 2 times. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave if you enjoyed the video, and also give me a huge thumbs up. Thank you for watching, and I see you guys next time.